Comic Relief has made around 10% of its staff redundant just before Christmas. This is Money Can reveal. The charity says that 19 people have been told they are to be made redundant. Comic Relief has around 189 permanent members of staff. It confirmed the redundancies to This Is Money after we received an anonymous tip-off saying that 150 staff were being let go. Comic Relief says this figure is completely untrue, but confirmed there would be some redundancies before Christmas. A spokesman said, "We have a duty to our supporters and our beneficiaries to ensure the money we raise is used as well as possible. We are improving how we work so that money the public gives us will go further, both here in the UK and internationally." It says that a new structure will see a number of job roles advertised, and that half of these roles will be filled by people already working at Comic Relief, but didn't rule out further redundancies after Christmas. Earlier in the month, a charity appeal fronted by singer Ed Sheeran was branded poverty porn by an aid watchdog. The Norwegian Students and Academics International Assistance Fund, SAFE, said that a Comic Relief video showing pop star Sheeran meeting a street boy in Liberia and offering to pay for his housing was terrible, adding, "This video is about Ed Sheeran. It's literally poverty tourism, what an irresponsible thing to do." Liz Warner, chief executive of Comic Relief, said that its nomination by SAFE would serve as a constant reminder of the need to stay as relevant as possible going forwards and to give a voice to the people affected by the issues we care about. Mrs. Warner was appointed as chief executive last October and earns £160,000 a year. Comic Relief began in 1985 and uses comedy to combat poverty. It has become somewhat of a British institution, especially through Red Nose Day and its live broadcasts on the BBC. However, figures show that interest in Red Nose Day, which happens every 2 years, appears to be slowing. For instance, viewing figures the 2017 Red Nose Day on BBC One were officially recorded as 6.3 million. This was down from 8.5 million in 2015, and in 2003, nearly 12 million watched it on BBC One. Fewer viewers has led to lower donation levels. In 2017, £76 million was raised via Red Nose Day. This was down from £99.4 million in 2015 and a peak of £108.4 million in 2011, although it is worth pointing out that Sport Relief, which also runs biannually and launched in 2002, raised a record-breaking £55.4 million in 2016. On its website, it says, in order to run itself in a professional and effective way, Comic Relief incurs necessary costs. Raising funds, making grants and organizational overheads cost real money. Despite these costs, Comic Relief is committed to making sure that every pound the charity gets directly from the public is a pound that goes towards helping people living incredibly tough lives or dealing with social injustice. This includes the cost of making sure that our grants are allocated to good projects and properly monitored and evaluated. While the economic environment remains challenging, we are fortunate to be in a position where all other comic relief costs relating to fundraising and organizational overheads continue to be covered in cash or in kind from all types of supporters like corporate sponsors and donors, suppliers, generous individuals and government, including gift aid, as well as from investment income and interest.